So let's set the scene. I plan to bake on Saturday, so I have snacks built up for the week, but then my family eats it all in one day. It seemed like a really great plan whenever I see everyone else do it, but we have so many people in this house and they just eat everything. I tried to show you my notes in the beginning. That's the closest thing I have to a recipe right now. I apologize if that's not enough. Let me tell you, I did not sleep again last night, and so today was tough, but I was like, you know what? This past week's been rough. I'm going to prep up some stuff so I can be prepared. I plan to buy another muffin pan next week. I think that would help me because I was having to rotate one miniature muffin pan, and they turned out really good, okay? The substitutions I did, instead of butter and oil, I used melted lard because it's what I had. One round of muffins, I left out the baking powder so they fell flat, so that was awesome. And I tried a different bread recipe with it. I don't know what I did wrong. I that's why I can't follow recipes. I just go by texture, and then it turns out, but whenever I try to follow a recipe, it messes up. And it was so crumbly. It could have been like my kids trying to get me to cut it before it was completely cooled, but I feel like it was just falling apart, like way worse than it should have. We were rotating the muffins quick, and then they were just gone immediately. I used Fruity Pebbles. I used Fruity Pebbles to make like some funfetti, confetti type muffins, and they were super good. A girl at my co-op said she puts them in her pancakes, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna try that in muffins. I just bought the tiny thing of cereal because we don't buy boxes of cereal because it gets dumped out, so I refuse. See, I think this was a problem. I added flour when I wasn't supposed to here because I was like, wow, this is super sticky, and I don't know if maybe I didn't add enough, but I don't know if that contributed to the falling apart. I feel like you can see me progressively getting more and more tired throughout the day because I was just standing in the kitchen all day after getting no sleep. Here's me angry at the bread, but you know what? My bread maker done a great loaf. I actually had another loaf back behind me, but it was still cooling off. The recipe I have for my bread machine, it works decent, but it makes tiny loaves, and so that's kind of annoying, but I think I'm gonna try to find a different one to maybe fit 2 pounds. This one's for 1.5 pounds. Here's me with my sad sandwiches. Have a good day.